Hey everyone, Ben back from Living Survival, and we are in the midst of a winter storm warning here in Michigan. We've already got about 10-11 inches and it continues to snow. What a perfect time to show you this guy. This is the Nortent Koie 7. We're going to do an overnight, cook up some food, and I'll show you some of the features. So this is my fourth shelter from Nortent. They make excellent quality products. This is the Koie 7. I've reviewed the Gammy 6, the Bivouac, the Lavo 6, their teepee. This one's got a little bit different design. You can see it's got poles in two different spots, making it sort of like a tall A-frame. It's got a big main entrance in the front with two side entrances. You can sleep 7 people in this or 4 people with the inner tents. This thing has 22 stakeouts on the ground, and I was able to pound these stakes in even with frozen ground. It has 11 Dyneema guy lines, which are really high quality, several vents to keep the condensation down. You also get 2 really sturdy aluminum poles. The fabric is made of 40D sil nylon with Dyneema guy lines and Dyneema reinforcing. So as opposed to the Gammy 6, which is a freestanding tent, this is non-freestanding, so you do have to stake it out. But they make it really easy to lay it out, to stake it out, and you can get this thing up in no time. So in addition to these 2 side entrances, one on that side and one on that side, you get this huge kind of garage door entrance here. What's really nice about this is it gives you a lot of room to load in your gear. You're not climbing through a little door. In addition to the wide opening, you can use 2 hiking poles or just some wood poles you cut to length, and you can make yourself a little sort of front porch here. I'm going to keep it shut because the snow is still coming down, but that would be great in the summertime or during the day when you're, cooking with other people, for example. You could pop this open and be in your shelter and still be able to communicate with people. On each entrance, you have these fold-over storm flaps, which is nice. They Velcro down, and then everything, including all the guy lines and the webbing that goes around the perimeter to be able to stake it down, is all really well reinforced. Now with any winter shelter, you do want to consistently shake the snow off as best you can, and I also kick it back from the bottom of the tent as well. Now there is a snow skirt that goes all the way around this tent. Can't really see it right now because it is buried in snow, but as long as you keep that snow load off there, you're not going to have any issues with anything stretching out or possibly collapsing. Again, these shelters can take a ton of snow. I've put them through their paces for sure, but it is a great idea to just keep that snow off as much as possible. So I'm just going to use a flat piece of wood, and of course I'm going to use Pro Camp-Tech fire tinder to get this going. Throw a bunch of this down on there. Slide that on back, and then I'll just start popping some of this hardwood on it. I'd like to take a moment to thank our longtime channel sponsor, Pro Camp-Tech. I've been using Pro Camp-Tech products for years and know that when I need it, I have a dependable, weatherproof way to get my fires started quickly and easily. Pro Camp-Tech fire tinders are non-toxic, eco-friendly, and don't lose potency over time. They are simple to use and ultralight to pack, saving precious space in your kits. Check out the link below to grab any of their fire starting products, including Ultimate Fire Tinder, Fast Fire Stick, fire plugs, or their fire strip roll. If you want the most reliable, weatherproof fire tinder on the market, go prepared with Pro Camp-Tech. So the inside is quite roomy. You could certainly sleep 2 on each side. and a couple in the middle. Again, you can get the inner tents, which is basically just a tent that goes on either side of the shelter here. It does have a floor. It does also have the mosquito netting to it, so you could add that if you wanted to. Otherwise, there's no floor. You could see over here I have my sleeping setup. I just have a wool blanket down. I have a cot, a pad, and then my 0-degree bag. In the middle here, just the stove, some wood, all sorts of extra stuff. You can definitely fit a camp chair in here or two. Then on this side I just have a tarp to help cut down some of the condensation with a woolly blanket on that. You can see there's an entrance there. It is screened, so you could open that up to get some ventilation, or of course use this in the warmer months. You have two poles, one on this side. Again, it's not in the center, which is nice. It's offset. You've got some ventilation here with some zips that you can open, and then you have the center where the stove goes. Now you could orient that stove either way. Behind me is the big garage door here, and then you have another wing on this side. You do get the stove jack with a flap on the outside for when you're not using it. And then in addition to the screened inside doors, the main door can also be screened. I just have it tucked up right now because I'm not using the screen. There's also dynamo reinforcements where the poles go up, so you don't have to worry about that stretching out or becoming a problem. So the girls have joined me for a little bit. What are we gonna make? We're gonna make hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Okay, you guys got plenty of room over there? All right, let's dig into the box of goodies here. If you guys have not seen these Sitio crates yet, they are fantastic. I'll put a link below to these. These are fantastic. They got a snap on top, and then they've got organizers. You can get as many of these organizers as you want. My other box has several more, but you can see there's all these slots that you can put these dividers in, which is really good. Makes it so you can organize all your gear really nicely. There's even a mat on the bottom that you can get.
That was pretty yummy.
We're gonna boil the snow so it turns into water. These Sea to Summit Alpha Pots are really nice. They nest with each other. There's a smaller one and a larger one. I'll be doing dinner with this one. Some chili mac later on. And we're just gonna get some snow going for some hot chocolate.
Open this, Daddy. Open this. Look, slippery. We're making hot chocolate. It's ready.
So it's dark now and I am super hungry, so I'm gonna get a meal on. I got the stove firing back up here. It's about 28 degrees in here, 20 degrees outside. It's gonna get much warmer in here in a minute. I got some lights strung up, which is really cool. Got all my firewood back there, and big battery bank, and a nice bright lantern over there. So let's get some food going. Just threw a nice big log in there. I'll tell you, this stove is super easy to light. Pro Camp Tech fire starter, and then just some split wood I batoned, and then these logs fit perfectly in there. So we'll get that nice and hot, get it warmed up in here. It's already getting quite warm, and get some dinner going. All right, for dinner tonight, I'm gonna cook up some chili mac hamburger helper with some jalapeno and bacon pinto beans. Got a jalapeno there, some mac and cheese blend. Got some water heating up here, and I got my meat browning over there. Still figuring out this stove. I think I gotta close the damper a little bit to get the box hotter. But it's definitely going inside. We've heated up in here to about 55 degrees. Heats up quick with this stove. Alright, that's ready to go. I'm gonna add my jalapeno and bacon. Beans in there. Now it says to add water. Before I do that, I want to see how soupy this is going to be. So I'll add a little bit of this water. It says to add 2.5 cups. Let's just put a cup in there for now. Add in the spice packet. I'll get that stirred up and get it simmering. Almost forgot to add the noodles. I'm really liking these Sea to Summit pots, the two different sizes. They've got this rubberized handle on them, so obviously you couldn't use them over an open fire. But they work perfect for in here. They've got the lids with the strainer. It's a cool set. Might as well throw on some sports while I'm waiting for the food. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. This is still so hot. I'm interested to see how it tastes with the jalapeno bacon beans in there. I didn't get a jalapeno. There we go. Wow. That's banging. That is a winner. Slamming all day. Just gonna go for a little walk here. Burn off some of that dinner. Still super full. We got so much snow. What a tent. This thing is awesome. Set up perfectly. I'm gonna get some sleep. Nice and toasty in this 0-degree bag. Stove is kicking off some nice heat next to me. See you guys in the morning. Oh, this Sea to Summit sleeping bag is so comfortable. It's actually 32 degrees in here. Let's see what it is outside. It's only 10 degrees outside with a real feel of -1. Had some condensation that looks like it froze. I'm gonna have to get that wood stove going and dry it out. I'm nice and dry though. Water's frozen solid. Oh. So after the stove went out, the frost layer Must have creeped all the way up, because there's frost on everything. But as long as you don't tap it, it doesn't come down. Get this wood stove fired up and see if we can dry it out. And I may go get some bacon and eggs. So my bed never got wet, I never got wet, and you can see that the frost line that started last night there crept all the way up. But with the wood still running, it quickly dries all that up. This is perfectly dry. Still a little bit of moisture up here, but it's not dripping or anything, but perfectly dry right here. Alrighty then, breakfast time. Need some toast. Or I should have made scrambled eggs. So that's a wrap for this video. Definitely a awesome shelter. I'll leave links below to the Nortent Koie 7 so you can check that out. Probably throw some other links on there of stuff that I used in case you guys find that stuff interesting. Please give this video a big thumbs up for me. Leave me that comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, guys, feel free to share this video to any friends or family on your social media. And don't forget to click that red subscribe button and that notification bell for